role, the old school tag team. I mean, I don't know if you guys.
You would give these guys 5 stars.
Oh my god, dude! It was
top guys out.
Let me tell you something, bro. These guys at one point were given a headlock, right? And one of the Revival members was rubbing their tape against their face. That's so fucking old school.
It's like little,
little things that makes it so hype.
Yeah.
Number two thing
it
that
takes you back.
Yeah, it takes me back.
Nostalgia.
Number two, they all grab the corner rope before the tag.
Mm-hmm.
All the tag team matches I saw during the entire show didn't do that. I mean, I'm sorry. I had to be biased. That's my 5-star. New champions. That's
the
it.
Revival. And they made history, right?
Yep, exactly.
The tag
two-time NXT, two-time Raw.
And now first time SmackDown.
No, 2 times.
Well, first time SmackDown.
First time SmackDown.
First time.
2-time Raw.
Yeah.
2-time Raw, 2-time NXT.
The
first time.
Revival is... I've been watching them since they were in NXT. I've been watching them since their first match in NXT when they looked like jobbers. So, the Revival gets my 5-star. The Revival gets my 5
get a bump.
The Revival and you know, the Revival and New Day. We're forgetting about New Day, you know, the longest reigning
my dudes.
No,
tag champs. Xavier Woods is that dude. Biggie is that dude. Kofi is definitely that dude.
Yep.
Xavier Wood really sold. You know, the entire match he sold really, really well. I enjoyed it. And the big man, Big E, is good.
Big E always throws down. Big E, I hope Big E eventually, if he ever gets a single push, he stays healthy. I think he could play definitely a good champion at some point.
Yeah, I think so too.
I always thought that it should have been Big E instead of Kofi.
That's where I think eventually. That's where I think the heel turn might happen. That would be crazy. That would
it's
be crazy.
It's a long time coming right now.
But New Day, I think New Day is a team that should never be in. They should never do the Shield thing.
Yeah,
because it'll be played out.
I agree.
Don't do the Shield thing. Like. You either who knows, maybe you give one of your boys or your best friend a title shot and you guys go at it and it's a respect. I don't know why WWE never goes with that angle of like just a match for a match.
Yeah,
like a match for a match should be used way more often than a match because there's a storyline, there's this feud, or we're making this up. And no, I want to see.
Sometimes they do that for like special house shows.
Sometimes I want to see a face versus a face. I want to see a face versus a face, and I want to see a good match, and I want to see them at the end, you know, shake hands. Like that's dope. That's respect. And they've done this several times, like AJ and Finn and things like that at the end. That they have that, but use it more often. Like there's wrestling fans who don't have to be invested in a storyline; they just want to watch a good match.
Copy. Ernie, what you rate it?
So this one I rated a 3 also.
What?
No, but 3 is a good number.
3 is higher than a 1 from earlier.
Talk about strict.
I would have given it a 4, but I'm a New Day. I'm a New Day guy. So it's like they lost. So I was like, yeah. But I like the match. The match was good. So like and I like the the new history and all that shit. So it was like, oh, that's cool. Like the new record and stuff that they did.
Yeah. All right. Don't judge me, okay? Because on this one, I was dozing off. It's been a long day for me. I was up all day.
This guy.
I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning.
I got kids.
And
you can't admit to that, man.
I got kids, man. Who's gonna feed my family? I got kids. So I've been up since very early in the morning. I haven't got a chance to really take a nap or something. But throughout the entire match, I was like dozing off, trying to wake up, wake up.
What do you remember though? Your sleepy days and coming in and out. What do you remember?
Well, basically, I had to watch the match the next day. I had to refresh myself. Okay. So therefore, on that one, I gave it a 4.5. On that match.
4.5 is better than a 3.
I didn't have to rewatch the match again. I didn't have to because I know for a fact that the New Day always put up a good hell of a match, especially when you go up against like the Revivals for what they have done for NXT, all those amazing matches that they have put up. So I cannot really disagree today. That match was really dope.
All right, what we got next?
Yeah, so the next match is the women's tag team match, which is Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
This gets my authentic and most wonderful 1.
Versus Fire and Desire.
You know why I give it a 1? Because they just at this point it's just disrespecting those titles.
I agree.
For real?
Like at this point,
I agree. They
the
are.
24/7 shit happened in between the match.
Oh yeah.
It was very gimmicky. Like it was just like yo, can we see those titles actually get defended? Can we see like a good match? Because I know these girls could put it on. I know if they tell them, yo, go, do your thing, and they told no holds barred, like they can do what they gotta do, but it just feels like come on, man, like they got titles on there. Like I would understand if it was like something without titles, like it would be funny and cute, but there's titles involved. Like have some respect, you know what I'm saying?
I gave this one a 2.
Wow, higher than me?
Yeah.
Because of the funny factor?
No, I'm liking the Alexa Bliss Nikki Cross thing, and then I thought that the second half after the whole stupid 24/7 thing happened, which I thought was also weird, but I felt like okay now, but it's whatever. That's another thing. With this match, the second half after that, like it started picking up. And I like the ending and stuff, so it was like, oh, okay. Like, it was kind of like a cool little swerve and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I think, was it Nikki Cross got this girl with the thing?
I am a little bit disappointed in the fact that they did not take this match much seriously as they should have. I agree to my man Jose what he says.
Not that they weren't serious because they're in the ring, they're doing it. But, we mean like championship-wise,
Again, not that much respect for my opinion. So that match was just only a 2. It could have been a 4 if they didn't do what just did with that 24/7 match segment. So that's the only thing I can say about that.
Not that the 24/7 championship doesn't deserve airtime, but they should have chosen
the wrong time.
have it in between matches,
Correct.
not during matches. Like I get the surprise factor and I get the look what's happening, yes, but
They just chose the wrong match.
I'm sorry. Am I watching wrestling or am I watching the circus? What am I watching?
damn, son.
Both.
What you got against the circus?
Nelson Cornette,
Both.
baby, Nelson
You're watching
Cornette.
both.
All right, so this is how I rated it. So I started with a 4, right?
And then you went down.
And you know why a 4? Because as soon as Alexa Bliss came out, I was like,
Yeah,
Harley Quinn.
And then
the
Mandy Rose,
the gear was
awesome.
Yes.
So that was 2 points right there, right?
Yeah, Corey Graves definitely.
Oh man, he was like, I don't know, he's probably his pants. I mean, I had that accident,
Corey.
but that doesn't matter. That's another question.
Corey's obsessed. He'd be sweating.
So then, as soon as the 24/7, I dropped down a couple points. I did like Nikki Cross. She was excellent in the match. Nikki Cross, it was pretty good. So I ended up going with a number 3 from 4 to 3.
3. What we got next? What's up next?
So the next match was the Intercontinental title match, which was The Miz versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
So I was talking about this earlier.
Oh, that's Nelson sleeping.
Damn, Nelson. That was
That's when he was
you
fully
was out.
knocked out.
You didn't watch it, or it was
I
because it
did
was a
not
snore?
watch that match
It was
at
a
all.
snore match?
It was a snore match. I cannot rate that. I didn't even go back and watch it, and I did not want to. And those are the 2 people who I freaking have so much respect in watching wrestling. And I did not watch that match.
Damn, disappointed. So what is it? 0?
It's 0.
That's a 1, bro.
That's a dope.
I'm just gonna
Out
give
of
it a 1
respect.
because those are one of my 2 top guys in the wrestling business today, and I am not happy about that at all.
Yeah. It's
I gave it a 2.
I gave it a solid 2.
Yeah,
I wasn't really invested.
I was talking about this earlier when I said,
Yeah.
right now Shinsuke is the Intercontinental title sometimes champion, and sometimes you simply forget that he is the IC champ. But now that he's got Sami Zayn with him and he's doing that whole thing, it's eventually it's gonna pay out because Sami's gonna betray him.
Yeah. I think that Sami Zayn was the person who made the match for me.
He's being the Kevin Owens of that relationship.
So I gave it a 3.
So I gave it for Sami I gave it an extra point, but it's not that it's not that Shinsuke Nakamura cannot go in the ring.
It's awesome.
And that The Miz, right? The Miz.
Yeah.
Cannot go in the ring. It's just like
It's
it's the IC title once again. Like titles, like why all the titles are on the line tonight, and the matches are gonna be half some of them are just gonna be like the United States Championship title. The match was dumb quick.
Yeah.
The IC title, the match was dumb quick, considering the time that these guys can go. And you got 3 hours to work with, or however many. You got a pre-show.
This is like 5 hours.
Like a 5 hour. How in 5 hours? Because I only watched 3. I didn't watch it. I skipped. I fast forwarded.
Yeah.
But you know, if you have me fast forwarding, then you're doing something wrong.
What was I gonna say? They didn't want to mention Jericho because this was the thing I was saying earlier. That 8 times with Charlotte, he's 8 times Intercontinental Champion.
Yes,
so he's second place, breaking Jericho's record. And they were saying, oh, he's going to break the record. They never said Jericho.
Yeah,
they never said Jericho. So that like threw me off. So that's why I gave it the 2 instead of the 3.
Yeah, you can't be disrespecting Jericho.
Wait, but can you consider as 9 the fact that he was Intercontinental Champion in New Japan Wrestling?
No, not Shinsuke.
No, I mean Jericho.
Jericho's been.
Well, that's different. They're WWE records.
Then yeah.
You know, to them, nothing else.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah, because
according to everyone and what Scott Steiner's rumor says.
You know that Jericho is the youngest AEW champion. AEW, my bad.
Hey.
AEW World Champion.
That's right.
Are you drinking? You gotta stop drinking the bubbly.
Okay.
Stop drinking the bubbly.
So now we're on to the Raw Women's Championship match.
I'm sorry. Did you put your rating on the?
Yeah, I snuck it in. It was a 3.
Oh, okay.
So we're on to the Women's Raw Championship
So
match.
this is a controversial match.
Becky Lynch
That
versus Sasha.
we can eliminate the subject right now. Talk about the elephant in the room in that match. So this is the match where the fan that was close to close to like the action, he tried to reach over and cop a feel.
Oh, did you see the video or just
of Sasha's Banks?
The picture. This is the thing though. The picture looks like he dove in,
like he had
dove in. He had like
deep in there.
Yeah, like a whole.
Yeah, I think that picture was edited.
But the picture looks like the video.
Picture,
he's trying to slap her and he misses.
Yeah, but they'll.
I had to go back and watch the video.
Yeah,
that's exactly the way.
The picture. The picture was crazy. The first picture I saw was like that. That was Photoshop.
It was right at that. I think he slapped. If anything, he slapped the ramp or that like stuffing of the ramp.
Yeah.
So right at that picture,
So
that's where you see where it looks like it's inside.
You saying he's innocent?
It's right inside.
He's an innocent man.
No. He's not innocent because he shouldn't have done that. But the picture looks worse than what really happened.
Yeah, it's correct. A little bit.
So obviously someone definitely did Photoshop that.
And he's an idiot. Do not do that.
Yeah, please. If you're at an event, don't touch the talent.
Do not touch
especially female talent. Like male talent is fine if you're like a dude. But wait,
no, not even.
Fine.
Not
So you could group a male talent?
No, but sometimes you pat him in the back. You're like, yeah, dude, like, yeah, you're in the moment, you get hyped. But a female talent, just keep your hands.
If you're gonna do it to the female talent, just pat the shoulder, but do not do something inappropriate like that. That's a no.
A lot of I always respected the Lucha Underground crowd because a lot of the action happened in the crowd. I don't know if the people were paid actors or whatever, but a lot of the action happened in the crowd, and the females used to go in the crowd. Ivelisse and Io Shirai and everyone who was in that promotion at some point, they used to go into the crowd, and the people used to respect the crap out of them. And they were throwing chairs, they were going over tables, they were jumping off of it was nuts.
Did you even see the one with Scarlett in Impact Wrestling? The guy literally wrapped his arm around her like he was just take her.
Please respect the female talent, respect everyone, male and female, because I know some females be getting out of control too. Trying to grab Roman Reigns and shit. Like, oh my gosh, John Cena.
I was surprised that there was no security. My first thought was, where's the security? Like just backing everyone off.
Yeah,
usually they always do that.
There was no security. I guess they thought the fans would be like, okay, it's women, they're not gonna touch them, and make it look authentic, Yeah. But still, I was wondering. I was like, wait, when they were going up the stairs into like the pathway, the concessions and stuff, it was just like, there's really nobody here to protect these females right now. Where's where's the guys with the black tees? Like something's not right.
Where's
and then when they were coming down, I was like, wait,
talent?
yeah, I'm like, wait, this is why is this happening? Aside from the storyline, so the ref gets hit in the shoulder, like